And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. You know what? Just like I expected, I had a feeling they're all done with this. All these banks, all these investment companies. That's why BlackRock set up their the Biddle Fund, and that's why Franklin Templeton has theirs. JP Morgan just this morning's show. JP Morgan just set up their tokenized. I think they're all done. Now they're trying to all come together with their solutions. I think they're waiting for laws, regulations. They're not experimenting. They're not testing. They're all done. I think they have to wait for other countries to get all put together. No one's experimenting with shit. Maybe, I don't know. I just don't see it. I'm going to read to you off a company called Payments, PYMN. ETS. We go over this frequently on the show. We use that website a lot. I'm not seeing them. I think they're ready. I really do. I'm going to read off to you from Payments. It sounds like the article we're going to read. They're all done. Now, we're not rich because they're getting hooked up. They're starting their shops. They're setting their shops up. They're getting ready to release something. It kind of looks, they're not experimenting. They're not testing. They're in some kind of phase. I don't know exactly what's going on, but 2026, you need to be ready. If you haven't got your crypto yet, just fucking get it. Somebody asked me, Crypto Hawk, do you think I got another year to be buying this stuff? I don't think you have that. I really don't. At what I'm seeing now, we got BlackRock, the biggest investment company in the world. They've had Biddle out for like a year. JP Morgan, the biggest bank in the world, just released their MONY fund. It's like Biddle, like BlackRock's Biddle. First, biggest company in the world. I want you to see what's going on. The biggest investment houses, the biggest banks in the world. I think it's like trickle down. They start with the biggest. You can't have a small little bank start off first. That shit's not going to happen. The small little banks are afraid of getting sued. BlackRock, man, they got fucking trillions of dollars. They don't care. They could be in court for the next 100 years and still be fucking rich. It's these little companies, the little savings and loan, the small little private banks, Columbia Bank, whatever, Umpqua Bank, and all these little dinky ass banks. They're afraid. So how does this go down? You get a BlackRock, you get a JP Morgan to start all this off, and then it goes from the biggest banks and investment houses to the next, smallest, and then it trickles down. That's what I see. You've got to get first mover advantage. JP Morgan goes first in the banking industry. They have this little fund called MONY. Went over it this morning. You can, I think, use Circle or Cash. It starts off real small, everybody. Then everybody else does that. And then it's kind of like, but it all starts with the biggest companies. At least that's what I'm seeing now. Maybe something changes. Maybe some dinky ass little bank grows a pair of fucking cojones and just fucking goes for it. That's always possible. But we got to have this globally now, because how's B of A going to send stable coins to another some bank in Mexico or whatever? So there's got to be global agreement. See, you can't have Gary Gensler. I know he's gone. God bless his soul. It would be nice if he was on planet Uranus, but Mark says big difference from a year ago. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like, this is not like it was a year ago. Remember, I told you a year or two ago, I didn't hear anything about tokenization at all. I said, you need two things. I probably said this like 2 years ago at least. You need two things: global crypto regulations and then global tokenization. If you don't have that, you ain't getting shit. You're not going to be rich. I've been telling you that, right? Now, guess what? Almost every fucking show, it's tokenization. It's like every fucking show. It's not just every day. It's like twice a day. I could literally do a show on tokenization twice a day. This shit was not like this a year ago, 2 years ago. And I told you, until you start seeing global crypto regulations and global tokenization, we ain't getting rich. So What you have to do on your phone is go to your YT phone app, delete my channel, reload it again. About every week, if you want to stay in the loop, you got to do that. And I got to remember, I got to try to delete my own phone app for YouTube and load it again. But that helps, because what happens, you get bugs, and those bugs stop you from getting alerted to this show. My name's Crypto Hawk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about finance. I don't know anything about investing. I'm the worst person to ever get financial advice from. The reason being, I do hardcore drugs, heroin, cocaine, opium, fucking LSD, methamphetamine, all the time. Smoke it, drink it, keister it, eat it, whatever it takes. I just do it. I eat like 5 pounds of marijuana a day, buds, green, sticky, icky, purple buds, and mix out with some cocaine-infused heroin liquid drink, and I'm drinking that shit all the time. So that's your financial advice right there. Now, right meow, below the channel, you'll see Caleb and Brown. They are the teammates that I have chosen. You guys chose them first. You guys chose Caleb Brown first. And after 6 weeks or 7 weeks, I called up Caleb Brown and said, hey, a lot of my fans like Caleb Brown, and they're always talking about Caleb Brown. I told you guys to call him up, sign him up, and you guys did. And you said, hey, Crypto Hawk, this is actually a really good company. Then I said, okay. So after like 7 weeks, you notice how I do shit on this channel? Completely opposite of every other channel. I have you join first, and then if you don't like it, I already told Caleb Brown I'm not joining them. I said, if my fans are not one, there's always going to be some dumb motherfucker somewhere in the world. But I said, if the preponderance of my fans, it's got to be like 90%. If 95% of my fans don't like Caleb Brown, then they're not going to be a partner on my program. And also below there, you'll see the Crypto Hawk lawyer, the Anders lawyer right there, Anders and Associates. That's a Crypto Hawk law firm. That's going to keep, see, look, you already see how they don't want us in, okay? You already seen how they're trying to scare you with crypto. Don't buy it. The drug dealers use it. Are you fucking, that's so fucking stupid. That would probably make me want to buy shit, okay? That's how I am. I look at the communist Democrats and I look at what they don't want me to do. That means I got to start doing that shit real quick. I look at the Republicans. They're all about business and making money. They're not trying to stop people from doing a fucking thing. But I look specifically at what do the Democrat communists not want me to have? What are they trying to scare me about? And then that's what I kind of go with, you know. Great law firm to ghost in Wyoming. Good law firm. So I got the somebody's like, no key stirring. Robert Driscoll's like, no key stirring. Oh my God, I try to have fun in this channel. Hey, my sponsors already know I'm irreverent or whatever it is. You know what it is? But you bring business. You bring lots of business, and they love how active you guys are, spirited. We're kind of a rowdy and sometimes rude bunch, but we're going to be super fucking rich. And in the end, it's all about money, isn't it? So, but we got to treat people right. We've got to help people along the way. When you get rich and shit, help people that are poor. Great people at Anderson. So I got the law firm because I already know all our politicians. I'm going to tell you something, and don't tell nobody. Keep this on the DL. Anderson told me, somebody there, I'm not going to say who, but they've got like United States, either senators or House of Republican or House of Representatives or cabinet members. They have them as customers, and Anderson helps them protect, not hide, their crypto that they own. So that's what Anderson kind of said. I'm just kind of letting you know. They said we have some customers that work for the federal government. I'm like, oh, really? You have those kind of customers, huh? And they're hiding crypto. I mean, I'm sorry. They're securing their crypto with you guys. And then the guy starts laughing. He's like, yes, they're securing their crypto with us. I'm like, oh, nice. And you know what he told me? They're just like you guys. They don't want nobody taking their shit. They want it hidden. They want it anonymous. Just in case laws get passed, they won't have their shit taken. And I'm like, those sneaky little bastards. So they're out there buying crypto and calling up Anderson, getting the hookup. Now, we're not going to find out who, because there's no way, and not in this lifetime, Anderson will let us know. But the government people are doing the same thing, everybody. These government officials are calling up Anderson and whatever and getting the hookup. So it's not, oh, wait, here comes the chubby. It's not how much you buy, it's how much you keep. Oh, shit. You can have 3 million, 10 million bucks in crypto. I know guys on this channel that do. They're in the $500 club, and they just call me whenever they need. They're thinking about dropping 10 or 20 grand into something. They want my opinion real quick. I'm like, oh, is that all? Just 10 or 20 grand this time. Okay. They call me up and ask me about 4 or 5 different cryptos, and if I had 10 to 20,000, and they realize that I'm not a financial advisor, and like, just tell me what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I'm like, okay, buy that one. But it's not how much crypto you buy, it's how much you keep. So figure out how to take loans or whatever. Be ready. So the one guy that contacted me says, hey, do I got another year to keep buying XDC? I'm like, I can't tell you. All I did say is figure out what your budget is every month, get a loan, and get your XDC before the government stops you from having it. All right, now let's look at this article here. What we're going to do is this article's from Payments. PYMNTS. I don't know why they take the A out. That's so fucking stupid. I had Japanese food for an early dinner. They call it poke, like pokey, P-O-K-E. So I had 5 scoops of fish, salmon, and fucking tuna. And I have them throwing all kinds of shit in there. Half brown rice, greens, all kinds of good shit. Wasabi, ginger, shitlets. The green seaweed shit. Telling you what. Okay. I love eating there. $20. The bowl was $20. It was heavy. Like you could literally, it felt like it weighed like a pound or pound and a half. It was a lot of fucking food in there. I'm telling you. I finished half the bowl. I have them load that shit up. You get like options. Yeah, I want that one. And then what that one, I picked like out of 12 options, I picked like 9. I loaded the shit up with it was fucking amazing. And it's a great price. I got 5 scoops of that shit. And it was like $20. And that bowl was fucking heavy. I know they lost money with me. Here's the Payments article. Now, we're going to deep dive this article. What time is it? I got 14 minutes into the show. You guys had me bullshitting for 14 minutes. Now we got to go to work. Oh, yeah. If you're a $500 member and you're interested, shoot me a text and we can call, or I can just text you on what cryptos I'm dumping. I've dumped 2. And I might dump 2 more, and I'll let you know which ones I'm buying. And yeah. Get yourself a mom and pop. I've had so much hamburger the past week. because I was traveling. And so yeah, this one place was like half pound. I went to this little place. They had a half pound burger. I think I showed the picture on one of my social medias. But that damn burger was good. And I had a side salad with it. I don't like eating all the burger and fries and shit. I try not to. So I'll get like extra meat and shit. So I don't have to eat all those French fries. Lightning Bull, $5. Thank you very much for that tax-free. I appreciate you supporting this program. And I appreciate you're taking your crypto adventure seriously. When you watch Crypto Hulk Show, I spend a lot of time deep diving. And the information I give you is just solid info. I put all my faith in Brad Garlinghouse. Now I don't have a house. Well, right, but soon you'll have a mansion. And he's like, yeah, Crypto Hulk, that was a good one. All right. How XDC is 5 cents is criminal. I'm telling you what, that fucking shit, that XDC. But I was last night before I went to sleep. I was evaluating. I went on my Kalen Brown account. I looked over all my cryptos. I'm like, I need to trim 2. I started. Yeah, I started and I came back like 3 hours later and then sold off 2 and put them into 2 other ones. I talked to a couple people today on the phone, so you already know which ones I did. Let's go over this article right here. Enough of that. Let's go over this. So what do we got? This is from Payments, and it says, building the blockchain blueprint. How leading, L-E-A-D-I-N-G, how leading financial institutions are, listen to this, modernizing money markets and trust. That's why Ripple became a trust company. It's not a bank, although you can call it a bank. It's a trust company. Okay, there's a difference, a massive difference. But I'm not here to argue that. And if you are, you can go to some other channel and say all your fucking comments about Crypto Hulk and how stupid I am and shit. I don't even fucking care, dude. I've been doing this shit for 5 years. How the fuck have you been helping people for 5 years? You haven't, because you're a dumb shit. Blockchain technology. This article here is going to show you, and I wanted to kind of focus and spend some time on it. I'm not trying to hit 5 or 10 articles today. I want you to see where we are at. We're going to take a pause on everything in the whole fucking world. I don't care about prices. I don't care about trading, pump, dump, whatever. Let's focus on Crypto Hulk. What does Payments say about where we are in the world of crypto? Okay, let's go over this. Now, this is Payments is a website, and it's all about payments. That's why, hence the name Payments, okay? But this website has real industry people show up, and they have interviews. There's always like a video on Payments. They have like the biggest people on Payments being interviewed, and I don't see any other channel doing that. So when there's an article like this on Payments, this is what's going on in the industry. Blockchain technology is starting to shift. They're telling us, because I've noticed that I've seen this the past 6 months. I've noticed, Crypto Hulk's been noticing now, this whole crypto space is looking weird now. Every fucking day I'm seeing shit on tokenization. I'm seeing big fucking deals go down with Ripple spending $1 billion on hidden trust. Ripple spends another $1 billion. Like, there's some big shit going down in crypto. And I don't care about the price. What I'm looking at is adoption. Some people ask me on the $500 member, I was on a treadmill talking to this one guy, and he says, what are you looking for in a crypto when you delete one and get another? I said, it's not price. I said, price has no influence. When I go to buy a crypto, I don't even care about price. Now, if it's down 90%, then okay, there's something wrong. But, if the crypto's down 50, 60%, that's just normal. So that don't even bug me at all. what I look at, and I didn't tell him, but I mean, I'm not going to tell you, but there's certain things I look at. Okay. Blockchain technology is starting to shift away from crypto experiment. That's us when we buy and sell and we're experimenting, and these banks want to test cryptos and experiment them. And if somebody hears this, B of A is testing Wormhole, then Wormhole goes, woo, goes way up. And then we don't hear nothing ever again. And then Wormhole goes, woo, all the way back down again. Then somebody else tests this. Somebody gets Ethereum. Some other company, see what I'm talking about? They're tested. They've been testing for like 5 years. And we've seen this company is using layer 0 or layer whatever. And then that crypto goes up. Woo! Then you got Project Rosalind, Project this, Project that. And we read about a crypto in there. And then, we hear about it. Oh, then we buy it and it goes up. And then it eventually goes down. That's been our life for like 5 years. Okay. Guess what? They've already figured it out, everybody. Now is the time. Get your crypto, hold it, and instant. We've been reading about quantum attacks. Get your fire blocks from Caleb and Brown. Buy your crypto, get a loan, get your crypto lawyer hooked up, because 2026 is going to be a year something is brewing as far as crypto laws. Blockchain technology is starting to shift from crypto experiment to what? Institutional infrastructure. They are building it out right now. They're done testing. They're done experimenting. They know what they want. Leading banks are building what? Shared ledgers. These banks are they already know what they want. The testing shit is fucking done. They know what cryptos they're going to use. I hope you got enough of the right ones. You're asking me, Crypto Hulk, do I have a year to buy shit? I wouldn't wait. I don't fucking wait. I get loans, man. The minute I see what? XDC right now, 5 cents. Are you going to wait till that's 10 to 15 cents to get a loan? That's so fucking stupid. This is what I'm telling you right now is the time. This shit is at the lowest point. Now, if it goes lower or whatever, great. But you know what? Don't get greedy. This shit's already fucking at the bottom. It's at the bottom. Look at the fucking charts with all this stuff. It's almost like at the zero line, right? XCC, 5 cents. Fucking Axelar was 11 cents. That shit was like 60 cents. And you're going to like dollar cost average? It's almost at fucking zero. What is there to fucking average? Please don't be dumb. Get your shit now. Pay it off. What's your fucking budget? $200 a month? Get a 3-year loan. Why? Because probably in 1 year, you're going to be fucking rich. Okay? Just pay that shit off at monthly rates. That's how I've done all my shit. When I bought the gold last year around June, I told you I maxed out 4 or 5 credit cards. I was showing them on the videos. I maxed these suckers out. Loud, said it proud. Do I regret it? No. Why? Because all my gold went up 120%. Like a fucking champ. Am I concerned I paid $1,500 in interest? No. Now I'm just giving an example, because probably I cleared $40,000, $50,000 in profit by buying gold. So I'm going to spend $1,500. I'm going to lose $1,500 and gain $40,000 in gold. That's how I do shit, man. My XRP, I'm giving an example. I spent like $8,000. Now that shit's worth like $100. Do I care it cost me $1,500 in interest and pay it off over a year and 3 months? I don't give a fuck about that. I'll give you $1,500 if I can make $80,000. That's how the fuck I think. Don't copy me. I'm just telling you how I think. And then these other guys, he took out $100,000 home equity line of credit. But we went through and picked out like 5 cryptos or whatever it was, 8 cryptos. Dude spent $100,000. Because he already knows when this shit hits 100% or 150%, he's selling off 100, loans paid off, all this shit's free he's got now. He'll have $100,000 in crypto for free that he did not pay for. I'm just telling you how these people make money. So you and your little, I'm going to buy 15 cents today and tomorrow maybe a quarter. Man, that shit is so fucking stupid. When you got welfare prices, like right now, now's the time to go in and just fucking get it. And then, okay, let's say this, it goes up 50%, then you could sell that shit off and half your loan's paid off. So that $200 a month is now down at $100 a month. You just paid off half your loan. I don't know. Do what the fuck you think you got to do with this buying $2 here and $5 there. That shit ain't going to work, man. You're still paying $150, $200 a month. Just fucking get it. All right? Leading banks are building shared ledgers. They're sharing now. These banks are getting their shit set up and they're sharing ledgers. That's what this says right here. That testing shit is all over. They already know, just like you and me, they already know what cryptos they're going to use. They already know what platforms they're going to run on. Just like you and me, we know all this shit. It's no secret. What are they going to use, Crypto Hulk? If you've been watching my show, you know. And if you don't, it's time for you to get into the $500 club because your time's running out and you ain't going to make it. You're going to wish you spent $500 because that'll save you 6 months of watching my fucking videos. All right. They have, listen to what it's saying. They have tokenized money, and these financial institutions have programmable. They already have this. It's all done. They already know what they're going to use. It's all done. This is the article. That's why I'm reading this article to you from Payments. I gave the article. Read it yourself, okay? They have programmable payment rails to move money in real time. I'm going to tell you something. They're not going to use a crypto that takes 5 or 10 minutes to make a transaction. That shit's not going to happen. Just letting you know. There's real world deployment is now visible. Real world deployment, everybody. They're not testing. This is real world deployment is now visible across use case. Tokenized deposits. They're already doing this. BlackRock, etc. They're all doing this. Tokenized deposits. Already done. Instant cross-border settlement. All done. Shared trade finance ledgers. Can you say XDC? I can. Maybe tonight I buy a boatload of that shit, sell off some of the crypto that whatever it is, and transfer it into XDC. Tokenized assets, compliance. Listen to this. Compliance, built-in identity frameworks. I'm just going to let you know there's good and bad, everybody. The bad part is no more of this anonymous shit. All the anonymous dumb shit is gone. Now, maybe if you want to trade with somebody else and it's all a little secret and use hand signals with Elon Musk and shit. But when you want to go in and buy like a fucking Ferrari, they ain't going to take no money probably that they can't identify where it came from because that's money laundering. That shit's not going to happen. Oh, fuck. So you can have your own little privacy networks and all that shit. But just letting you know. That's why when you have Caleb and Brown, that's what's up. And when you're $10,000 at Caleb Brown turns into $5 million, you want to go buy a house and shit, and it shows right there. It shows where you got it from. It's in Caleb Brown, and that traces back to your bank or whatever it is or whatever. That's what we're talking. Legitimate money that's not dark or hidden. You want to go buy that house somewhere, go buy the diamond ring. Can't be using no private wallets, man. Just letting you know. Number 3, as banks move pilots into what? Live environments. All these pilots and testing, that's done. Payments is saying this is live. This is live. It's not fake. It's real, and it's being done right now. That's what they're telling us right here. You don't have another year to buy crypto, man. I'm just letting you know. This shit's going to fucking end. And then guess what you're going to do? Oh, man, I should have got a loan. XDC is now 30 cents. Dude, we're going to block your stupid ass from saying that dumb fucking shit, okay? I'm not going to have dumb shits on this channel. Oh, man, should have done this, could have done that. No, what I should have done is get your stupid ass off my program when I was warning you. All the shit's coming. Oh, I'm gonna wait another year. I'm going to keep buying. It'll take me a year to get all my crypto together. Maybe it does. Maybe that's great. And you got time. Maybe you don't. Are you willing to take a chance? I don't take dumb risks. I go in hard and deep, and I buy this fucking shit. That's what I do. But don't do what I do. Blockchain technology is beginning to move from a crypto-specific concept into a potential component of core banking infrastructure. They're telling us right now in the article. I want you to read the article wherever on your own if you don't get all this shit. Crypto's going into banking infrastructure. The very center of the banking infrastructure is crypto. They're telling us this right now in this article. Core banking infrastructure. Once the domain of startups, crypto is now a part of how global institutions such as what? JP Morgan, Citibank, Visa, and all these companies I've been reading off to you, they're using all this right now in real life, real money. They're playing for keeps, not this testing shit. It's all fucking done. The testing stuff is done, everybody. I just want to let you know. That's why we're reading this. From tokenized deposits and programmable payments to the settlement of digital assets. The technology that we previously have seen as a niche outlier is now increasingly being considered part of the operating system for the modern finance. What they just said was this. Crypto used to be niche. What does that mean? A small little area of weirdos like us buying this shit, putting it on wallets. Hey, what's the best wallet? What wallet are you doing? These people don't understand what the fuck we're talking about. Hey, do you got Wormhole or, do you got fucking XDC? And they're thinking about, are they talking about venereal diseases or drugs? Right? Like, they don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Crypto, this article right here, crypto used to be a niche outlier, like just weird small groups of people using this stuff. Now it's becoming what? Part of the operating system for modern finance. All of us watching Crypto Hawk Show for all these years, and the brand new people learn fast, learn very, very fast. This is what the article's saying. Just a few people and a few weirdos used to use crypto and shit. Now it's becoming part of the finance infrastructure of the entire world. We were right. We were right all these years. As the landscape shifts from proof of concept to production, see, when something's proof of concept, they're still testing it. Now they want proof of production. Like, what fucking works? Does a 3-minute transaction work? No, that shit's not going to work. Does something that takes 1 minute, is that going to work? No, that's too long. So the Ripple 2 to 5 second, that's going to work. That's going to work. I'm not saying it's the only crypto, but all these cryptos are going to have to get put on the XRP ledger to settle. Okay, how about this? You're a bank. You're a stock trader. You're a stock trader. Time is of the essence, right? You want to make a trade, and this shit's going to, you found out some really bad news. Porsche was going to get sold to fucking Kia. And you're like, oh God, no. Porsche just sold everything, or Kia bought out Porsche. Oh, fuck, no. This was all bad, right? Okay. If you have XRP, you can make a call, make a transaction on your little phone, sell that shit in 2 to 5 seconds. Boom, you got out of position. On the XDC network, that transaction, boom, it's done. You make a trade. What if you're on the Ethereum network? Fuck, that shit could take 10 minutes, right? Oh, fuck. And then the gas fees. Oh, fuck. Wait. This is what we're talking about here. Proof of production. What works in the real world? It's not about you and me buying these little fucking cryptos on MetaMask and shit. Look, no. Real world. I got $10 million. I need to move that shit in 5 seconds, and I don't want to spend $5,000 for that shit. Real world. That Ethereum Bitcoin shit, they got to fix it somehow. Run it on the XRP ledger or something, but everything's going to have to run on shit that works. You can have all these cryptos, but they're going to have to run on an interoperable platform called the Interledger Protocol. If they're not running on that shit, nobody's waiting for a 10-minute fucking transaction. That costs $5,000 to move 500. This shit's not going to happen. Okay? This is where we're at. This article is discussing this. Where are we at? I'm going to leave this article right there. Chris Sharpie said, I took a $6,500 loan through Discover to pay for Anderson. Brilliant. That's what I did too. Look, I take loans for shit. If I can't get loans, cash is my last resort, or credit. I'll try to get a loan somewhere like I did to buy the gold and pay that off each month so I don't stop my crypto payments every month. See what I'm doing? I'm not trying to slow down any crypto buying. I have a budget, whether that's $300 a month or whatever, and I'm going to continue to buy this crypto $300 a month. If I need something, I'll get a loan for $6,500, $3,000, whatever it is. But nothing's going to interfere with my crypto buying. Now, let's say I think, oh shit, this might speed up really fast. Then I get a loan like I did, either on a credit card or JG Wentworth or whatever the fucking shit is, Discover, whatever it is. Some of these cards, 0% interest for 6 months or a year. And you buy, let's say, a boatload of crypto, or maybe you get that lawyer. You get the lawyer on a payment plan. You got your money every month you can spend, but you want to stretch that lawyer payment out so it doesn't affect any crypto buying. Are you going to be able to buy XDC 6 months from now or 9 months from now? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. I'm not saying no. It's just, it doesn't look like it. I'm done with that article. They're done. They are all done. Do you think they're going to be fucking around with XDC thinking, well, I don't know if it works. It already works, man. Payments just told us they are building their systems now. They're done testing, everybody. They're done testing. They already know what works. They are now trying to link up together to each other, talk to each other, sending it, buying shit. They're done testing. They know that it works. Now they're building their own networks, and they're going to be sending each other money. They got to have these laws come out. We got to get this shit all around the world. America can't hook up by itself. These little Asian countries that are all been like China. People in China are buying shit. I've been watching it. They're already buying shit with crypto and stuff. That digital yuan shit or whatever. So here's Chris Sharpie. Chris Sharp. But I like calling it Sharpie. He's like, I wish that guy would stop calling. It's not Sharpie. He says, I pay $213 a month. Easy money. Did not slow down his crypto buying one bit. One of the best decisions I've made. So he wanted to protect, 1877 cash now. But he wanted to protect the crypto. He didn't want to buy this law firm stuff, stop buying crypto because he had to pay for what he wants both. And that's one way to do it. Stretch out the fucking payments on the legal whatever shit or whatever. You want to buy a crypto, you want to put $5,000 into crypto, stretch that shit out. If you got $215 a month and that's your budget, stretch it the fuck out. It doesn't matter. when that crypto is worth $5 million and you're bitching about $1,000 in interest, and fuck that shit, man. When I got into crypto in 2020, this isn't the number I spent, but I spent like $8,000 to buy XRP, and it took me about a year and 4 months to pay it off. I wasn't fucking concerned about losing 1,500 interest, because right now, I'm just saying, it's not the real numbers. That shit is worth like 100 grand. So I spent like 8 and made 100. And I lost 1,500 interest. I don't fucking care. See, that's fucking brilliant. When you do shit like that, that's fucking brilliant. What's dumb is the people that dollar cost average and miss out. See, look, I heard about all this dollar cost average shit when XRP was 15 cents. These motherfuckers now, I'm dollar cost averaging at $1.50, and when it hits $1.10, I'm buying it. Why the fuck didn't you just buy it? These are people that have YouTube channels. They were around before I was in crypto. Why would you not get a fucking huge ass loan like me, go in at 2.5 months worth of pay, maybe 3 months worth of pay, and just get all the fucking XRP I'm ever going to need it? 15 cents. Now, I don't have a fuck ton of it. I don't have a big ton amount of it. It's just I had a certain amount I wanted to buy, and I'm not waiting for that shit to go up to $1. I bought all that fucking XRP shit at 15 to 20 cents, 28, whatever it is, and I'm done. I'm out. None of this dollar cost averaging for 75 cents or no. XDC. I'm just using an example. Don't buy it unless you want. XDC, it's 5 fucking cents. Why the fuck are you gonna wait for it to go up to 30 cents? Just buy the fuck out of it right now. Then you never have to buy that shit. Or without all your crypto, it's at its lowest point right now. Buy all that fucking shit and you're done. Pay your $200 a month. If it takes you 1, 2, 3, whatever it is, it doesn't fucking matter. Because in 1, 2, 3 years, when that shit's worth $1 million, are you gonna fucking care? Get all the shit you got. When this shit goes up 100%, sell off a portion, pay your loan off. Now you're all done. You owe nothing at all. Your crypto is fucking free. See how that works? Oh yeah, Crypto Hulk, that's a good idea. Don't do that. Don't do anything I'm fucking telling you right now. That's what some people are doing. The one guy, like I said, mortgaged his house, took out $100,000. Now he's probably got $300,000-400,000 equity, so it's not a big deal. He can just refi. If he can't ever make that payment back, he just refi the shit and it's fine. It's not a big deal. Now, if he's right and he makes the right decision, and the crypto goes up 100%, guess what? He could pay off half of his loan, even all of it. He's got $1,000 in crypto, goes up 100%. He's got 2,000 now. You know what he does? Sell off the 1,000, pay off the loan. He owes zero money. Now he's got $1,000 in crypto. Ta-da, free crypto. Thank you, Crypto Hulk. That was fucking amazing. It was simple. But no, you're going to wait. Try to buy crypto over the next 1 to 2 years, hoping that it stays low. I don't hope. What I do is I just fucking buy, and I get shit when I do. And I don't hope. Here's the SEC. You're already at the lowest. Like, these prices are already so fucking low. They could go lower. But if they don't, we hit a bottom, and then it starts going back up. And then you sell off when you hit 100% profit, and then the rest of your shit's free. It's all free crypto. You didn't pay for it. You pay off that loan. The loan goes to zero. You're done. All your crypto's free. Thank you, Crypto Hulk. I got all this free shit and didn't have to pay for it. Here's this article here, the SEC. I want you to see. Remember Gary Gensler scared the hell out of everybody, right? Here's the SEC. The SEC urges caution on crypto wallets in latest investor guide. The SEC is showing you guidance. If you want to buy crypto, here's probably what you should do. I want you to see what's going on. They're making this, like I told you what, when we get close, they're going to come out with the how-to this, the guide for dummies on how to buy crypto, to where your fucking grandma or grandpa can figure out how to do this shit, okay? We're at that stage right now. The SEC, it's called the Office of Investor Education. It's called Let the SEC Hold Your Hand and show you how to do this shit like you're 5 years old, okay? Listen to what they say. The SEC warned that losing a private key means permanent loss of your crypto. And you're looking at me like, no, there's no dick growing out of my forehead, but quit staring at me. And that's what they're saying. It's that fucking easy. Like, are you serious? Like, who doesn't fucking know that shit? They're taking this down, everybody, to where a 5-year-old can understand this shit. Don't lose your private keys. Like, who doesn't fucking know that? Brand new people, everybody. This is where we're at. The SEC is now trying to teach basic investing skills about crypto. Why do you think they're doing that? Because crypto's bad and it's only for criminals. And no. They're doing this because you're going to be probably buying this shit next year. And when these prices fucking go, oh man, I should have got a loan. I'll be like, moderator, can you block that person on the channel? Because we're not having none of that dumb shit on my channel. I told these motherfuckers what's up. So the first thing, don't lose your keys because you'll lose your crypto. Got it? Yeah, thanks, Crypto Hulk. I didn't know that, but thank you anyway. All right, you little smart ass. I'm calling his parent after school. Jimmy is quite rude, and he's a little fucking asshole. I'll leave that part out. I hated teaching 5th grade. It was so fucked up. Investors must choose between self-custody. Okay, this is the SEC telling you how to trade. It's their public ad campaign. This is how they do it, everybody. They're rubbing your shoulders, getting your neck ready to get in that boxing ring to fight Mike Tyson. Investors must choose between self-custody wallets or third-party crypto custodians. Thank you, Crypto Hulk. I did not know I could either go buy a wallet at Best Buy or I could just have the exchange as my wallet. Thanks, Crypto Hulk. I did not know this. You see what the SEC is doing? They're bringing it down as low as they can. They're trying to get everybody ready, everybody. The next point, the SEC cautioned that custodian hacks and failures or misuse of an exchange or a ledger can lock you out of your crypto. I did not know this, Crypto Hulk. Thank you very much. Again, I'm learning so much from your show. This is what the SEC is teaching everybody. Do you see how far you guys are? I'm extremely proud to have all these people watch my show, support this show, keep it going, because that makes, the more I see that you're taking advantage of shit on my program, then it gives me incentive to keep working hard to find stuff for you to learn, okay? You guys understand all this fucking shit. These people, the SEC is talking to people that don't know a fucking thing. You guys are like investors, man. You're already prepared, ready to go. You got the fucking custody, the institutional custody that all the top banks are using. You got the same fucking shit as them. That's what I want. I'm not trying to, I got some of my stuff in a hardware wallet, like 25 or 20%. Okay, whatever. But I want bank level security. One, I want the best teacher, researcher on the planet. So that's why I watch Crypto Hulk show. But what I also want is a lawyer. I want a law firm right there. I want a law firm where government people go there to protect, not hide, to protect their crypto. That's the kind of fucking shit I want. Robbie Driscoll says, we're in advanced classes. The research you guys, look, man, the research you guys, I've shown you all the stuff beyond a shadow of doubt. This is all a setup. All this Ripple shit's all the fucking government. It's all a setup from 2013, Ripple Singapore. Let's look at that. No, let's not. Okay, so there's the Gary Gensler. I'm done with that article. I mean, that's the SEC shit. They're basically just dumbing it down to where you don't have to know a fucking thing. They're going to start you from like 5th grade in crypto. Next article. Crypto's back in. Okay, look what's going on here. Oh, shit. Standard Chartered is a Ripple partner. They're a massive bank in Europe. Red Woody. Oh, my God. We got to have a Red Woody here. Isn't that something? Red Woody, ready to get wrecked. Well, of course, if you watch this channel, I do so much fucking coke and drugs and shit, you're going to get destroyed. If you're brand new, I just hooked up a crypto bat. And some guy named Ivan, I sent him a link. Here's my Instagram. If you just joined, like Red Woody, interesting name. But go to my Instagram. There's the link. Oh shit! Looks like somebody else just joined. Well, now's a good time so I can call you and we can discuss and see what you got. I'll compare. We'll work it all out, man. And you don't need to join every month. A lot of these people just want to get hooked up now and shit. And then sometimes they let it expire. They wait a couple months, come in on a big loan, call me back up. Crypto, like this one guy, crypto, now I got 8,000. He was a member like 2 or 3 months ago. He calls back, okay, now I got $8,000. I want to join again. And now I got $7,500 because I just paid you. But it's just shit like that. So there's my Instagram right there. I want you to do a screenshot, not of this, of your account showing that you paid me. Okay. And in the email, the message you send to my Instagram or my X account, let me show you. Put in Hi Crypto Hulk on December 16th at about 6:00 p.m. I joined your channel, and my name on your channel, my screen name on YouTube is, and you give your name, Red Woody. All right. Then I can look that up on my end and verify that it's you. And then I'll give you a Telegram link, and then everything will be good. You'll know exactly. You'll be tied right in with Crypto Hulk, and we'll discuss everything that you're doing and try to make everything perfect. Okay. I'll wave the magic wand for you. So both of those guys, G Salo, welcome to the membership. Chris Sharpie, thanks for another great show. Always grateful to be here. We got 7 minutes. I'm going to go over this article here. I want you to see what's going on. These massive banks, everybody. Like, I don't care. I was talking to a $500 member earlier today while I was on a treadmill. I literally told him, when I pick a crypto, I don't care what the price is. I don't. I said, I don't care if it's down 40, 50%, 60%. You know why? I'm telling him, because everything's down that much, right? And he's like, well, yeah, shit, you're right. I mean, I'm going to check to make sure there's no problems with the particular crypto or whatever. There's no lawsuits or whatever, or hacks. But other than that, like, I don't care about the price. Like, okay, XDC is down from 30 cents or 25 cents. I don't fucking care. Like that doesn't matter. I don't care about what crypto's down. Now is the time. We are at the tail end. Let's start right here. I want you to see what's happening. Let me copy paste this article. Some of the biggest banks in the world, the biggest exchanges in the world. Look what they're doing. Here's the article right here. Let me start off. crypto's back end gets a boost as Coinbase, biggest exchange in the world, BlackRock partner, by the way. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm saying? Like, it's all getting set up, man. Now is the time. Now's the time to get all set up and ready and have everything ahead of time. Because when this fucking thing takes off, you can't go back. But shit, Crypto Hulk, all this crypto now is 3 times, all of it did a 3, 4x, 5x. I'm like, you're priced out, dude. You waited too long. I was telling you guys to get ready, get hooked up. Okay, Coinbase and Standard Chartered joins forces. What's a big deal? Standard Chartered's a Ripple partner from like day one, like 9 years ago. Coinbase, they're only partnered up with BlackRock. That's not a big deal, is it? And Coinbase, they're also partnered up with JP Morgan, the world's biggest bank. This isn't a big news article, Crypto Hulk. That's not even a big deal. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest of the big right here. Standard Chartered and Coinbase and all their little partners involved in this announced an they expanded their collaboration to develop what? A suite. Oh my God, a suite. SUITE. That kind of suite. They're not selling chocolate. Standard Chartered and Coinbase they have developed a suite of services aimed at institutional investors, not you and me. I already told you, they get rich first. When they are all done setting up their stores, selling to us, and this and that, then that's time when we get our money, okay? They're setting up a suite. What? They're going to have all kinds of stuff. They're going to have everything, everybody. Staking, liquid staking, yield farming, whatever the shit is, they're going to have it. Crypto securities, crypto utilities, cryptocurrency, everything you can fucking imagine. The biggest, I'm reading it right here, the biggest banks, financial institutions. You don't think BlackRock's getting in on this? Of course they fucking are. You don't think JP Morgan? Oh, this is the fucking biggest of the big, everybody. It doesn't get any bigger than this. JP Morgan, BlackRock, Standard Chartered, Coinbase. This is fucking gigantic. They're going to offer a whole, what are they using? A suite. Based on reports from both firms, the work will look at trading, prime services. Didn't Ripple just get into that? Yeah, see what I'm saying? All this shit's going. Custody, oh fuck. Staking, lending for banks, funds, and other large players. They're going to have all kinds of investment funds. And this is all for who? Institutional investors. Everybody, the biggest of the big are getting ready. But Crypto Hulk, why are the prices down? I don't fucking care. That's why I told you, when I go to buy in on a crypto, I don't give a fuck what the price is. I'm watching what these stupid assholes, these rich motherfuckers are doing, and I'm copying what they're doing. They got Fireblocks, I got Fireblocks. They're hooking up, they're working with Ripple, I'm buying Ripple. They're working with Wormhole, I'm buying Wormhole. I'm copying the fuck they're doing. That's what I'm doing. I don't care what a crypto influencer says. You don't even have to care about what I buy. Look at what companies, what banks do I bring up? That's all you need to do. Don't listen to my opinion about shit. Someone's like, well, I don't want to buy, I don't want to copy trade crypto. Then don't copy trade me. Listen to the name of the banks and the crypto that they're using. That should fucking tell you what to do. That's why I'm reading off the article. That's why I'm reading off. Then they start talking about right here, Singapore. Well, why are we talking about Singapore? Let's read. The firms, all these firms, the biggest firms in the world said, what did they say? The push grows out of an existing arrangement in Singapore where Standard Chartered provides banking links that let customers move Singapore dollars in real time to and from Coinbase. Now, let's get into this Singapore video I did 3 years ago. Nobody on the fucking planet has this shit. I want you to skip to the back section. Here's this video on Singapore. I want you to go to the 2 minute, 16 seconds right away. 2 minute, 16 second video. What do we see right here? Well, shit, Crypto Hulk. That's a Ripple logo, and it shows Ripple Singapore. Gold and silver in your wallet. They had crypto and silver wallets, Crypto Hulk, with gold and shit. Duh. Has Ripple ever told you this? Hold on. Has any other YouTuber for the past 3 years been showing you Ripple Singapore, gold and silver in your wallet? Let's continue. It's 2 minute, 18 second mark. And you could go watch that video if you want after the show. It's like 4 minutes long. Look right here. If you look at the upper right corner, if you catch it just right, but the upper right corner of that shows what do they have? You can buy gold, buy silver. They have a vault. It's called Ripple right there, Ripple Singapore. Go to the 2 minute, 35 second mark. 2 minute, 35 second mark. Now, if you go to, it's called Ripple Gateway PTE. You could look this up. This is common knowledge. Ripple Gateway PTE Limited, 2013. There it is right there. Ripple joined with Ripple Singapore to make Ripple Singapore. You look down below. Look at the 2 minute, 59 second mark. 2 minute, 59 second mark. Support at ripplesingapore.com. Oh, shit. See right there? All this shit was done. You got the 4 people. There's 4 people that made Ripple Singapore. You ever heard about when the national, and I can't say security and I can't say agency, was talking, they talked about the 4 people that made Bitcoin? Here's 4 people right here that made Ripple Singapore. What if these are the 4 people that made Bitcoin, huh? What do you think about that? I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. I say it is. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. This is a conspiracy show right now. Let's look at... Go to the 3 minute, 23 second mark. 3 minute, 23 second mark. What do you see? It's called the safe house. That's where Ripple held their... See, the reason I got gold and silver, and I started loading up 3 years ago, is because I was the one who discovered Ripple Singapore. They have gold and silver in wallets. They had crypto wallets, all this stuff, interoperable, an interoperable exchange was all done. All this shit is all done. The Interledger Protocol, all done. Gold and silver are massively important for crypto. That's what backs crypto. Look right here. It's held at the safe house. Operated by, and here's the website, Silver Bullion PTE Limited. It's still there. You can look up the website there. That Ripple has a partnership with them. They store all the gold. It's all tax-free. Tax-free, everybody. Crypto, that's considered. Money is not taxed. So that's why I got XRP in the beginning. It's not taxable. You're not going to be taxed on owning XRP. Let's go to 3 minute. So if we go to the 3 minute, 47 second mark, 3-minute, 47-second mark. This exchange, okay, it's called the Ripple Singapore Exchange. Gold, silver, and all that, they had it all figured out. And if you look at the 3-minute, 47-second mark, it says as the asset handled by this gateway, this Ripple Singapore gateway, note that the concepts in that Ripple Singapore gateway are applicable to physical commodities trading, securities trading, fiat trading, fiat currencies, and more. Let's throw in crypto. Let's throw in everything. They built this exchange, and they're telling you that the concepts that ran the gold and silver and whatever they were doing is applicable to commodities, securities, fiat, which is foreign exchange, all the shit. Look, everything is already done. Okay, at least with Ripple, it's all done. I came up with this shit 3 years ago and discovered it and have been buying gold and silver ever since. And I've been broadcasting this for 3 years. That's why so like in the beginning, I told you guys, I had for every $1 in crypto. See, I bought my XRP in 2020. I found this, that Ripple is going to be backed by gold and silver. I found this in 2022, around November. You should go back to October, November, December 2022 on the Crypto Hawk Show. Amazing deep dive shit that I gave to the world. None of the other channels have any clue. They have no idea. That's about November 2022 when gold was like 1,700 an ounce or whatever. That's when I started buying all my gold. So I'm like, oh shit, gold and silver are part of all this crypto? Yeah, Ripple Singapore had gold and silver. It backed all that shit. And I'm like, fuck, that's what I got to get. So I already had my, let's say, $8,000 worth of XRP and shit. And 2000. So 2 years later is when I found out that Ripple also had gold, silver, Ripple Singapore, and all this shit. This shit was already done like in 2014. The Interledger Protocol came out 2015. They kind of shut down Ripple Singapore. But guess what? The wallets are still working. The wallets are still working. They never truly shut it down. It's a temporary. So what did I do for the past 3 years? Been buying gold, silver, because I know about Ripple Singapore and the gold and silver. And all these dumb motherfuckers out there, oh, you're buying way too much gold. Man, you should be putting thousands into XRP and shit. Not if the government takes it all. Or if a wallet's hacked. We didn't have institutional custody back then, so I wasn't going to put all my money into crypto. What if my Ledger wallet was hacked? So what I do, start buying gold and silver, start dumping money into gold and silver. At one point, for every $1 in crypto, I had $8 in gold, like a fucking champ. So that was my ratio: $8 in gold, $1 in crypto. Now, crypto prices have gone up, a lot of it, and I've put more money into crypto. So now my ratios are different. It's about 1-to-1 now. But that's what's up. We're done. I'm going to click out of all this, try to find new articles for tomorrow morning's show. Oh, Canton coin. So Zodiac Custody, Standard Chartered uses, I'm going to show you what I have. Standard Chartered has something called Zodiac Custody. That is Ripple right there, Zodiac Custody, okay? It's using Ripple's custody solution. But here's Zodiac Custody's work with Canton Coin, and I'm pretty deep into Canton Coin. There's a company called Aqua Now. Aqua Now is using Standard Chartered, which is Ripple, for custody. There's that one. We already went over Ripple Singapore, and that is it. That'll be the end of the show. So now you already know. These banks and institutions, they're done. They're done testing. It's now implement, it's now get it all hooked up for regulations in 2016. That's what I believe. 2016. Now, maybe not every regulation, but there's going to be something. There's going to be in 2016 regulations for banks and stable coins, at least that. We know stablecoin regulations coming in. I don't know if banks are going to be able to, well, and welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. Looks like they pulled the plug. YouTube pulled the plug in about an hour and 10 minutes. They don't want you guys to watch all this. But there you go. Show's over. Ton of evidence. Good luck to you. I'm going to turn this show over to the $5 people and then the free show after that. But I'm going to be looking for tomorrow morning's news, and I'll see you later.